Hello, everybody. Happy, what day is it? Wednesday. Jenna Trudeau here, your guys' health and hustle expert, popping on to share with you guys homemade black bean protein brownies. Can it sound any better than that? I know, right? So comment below as you guys are arriving. I am excited to share with you guys this recipe today. Homemade, let me just say that again. Homemade black bean protein brownies. It doesn't get any healthier than that without hiding all the goodness. Fantastic for kids. I made it this week and I made them on Sunday and they're already gone. So they're really good. My kids like them, my husband liked them, and I'm going to show you guys how I whip them up in the Tupperware supersonic chopper, which is the best thing in the entire world. Every single kitchen needs this guy. So what I'm going to do is it's asked me to start my oven at 350, which I've already done. All right. I'm going to be baking it in our Tupperware Ultra Pro. The Ultra Pro is fantastic because it's pro, because I don't have to put any oil in it. It is non-stick. It can go into the oven. It is easy cleaning, and my black bean brownies, if I ever put them in the fridge, you can heat it up in the microwave in here as well. So there's a couple of reasons why I love that. So what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to take my can opener right here, and I'm going to simply start by opening up my, I don't know if I have, there we go. I'm going to open up my black beans. All right. So basically you just put the can opener right on and you just spin it like this. So for anyone who has bad wrists, it's great for that. You can spread the legs, open it up just like so, and you guys see how easy that is to lift up. This is not sharp, so no sharp edges on the lid or the container itself. So I love it for that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to strain my black beans just to make sure that, they're nice and clean and good to go. All right. So there we go. I should have brought my my chopper over here. So I'm going to add the beans into my supersonic chopper. All right. I'm also going to add in some oat milk. So instead of using almond milk, I'm using oat milk. The recipe does call for almond milk, but I'm just using oat milk. Using our fantastic pink measuring cups that are in the catalog currently, which is awesome. And then I'm going to melt my coconut oil. So what I melt my coconut oil in is the Tupperware micro pitcher. Okay, it comes in a 1 cup and a 2 cup. What I do is I put this right on top and I can pop this into the microwave. This lid on the top here allows it to not splatter and go all over the place. So I'm going to pop this into the microwave. While I pop this in for a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds, I should say, I'm going to grab 1 egg. All right, here's my 1 egg. And this egg is super precious to us because we just got chickens on Sunday. And my husband and my kids and I are actually having a lot of fun with them. Little did I ever know that I would enjoy having chickens, but I like going to see those little chickens. I always thought, they're disgusting. I never want chickens. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I love them. They're so cute. And they give us eggs every day. So count your blessings, right? It's so fun showing the girls. Okay. By the way, hold on here. Let me just see. Okay. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm always all over the kitchen. So I'm like a clean as you go kind of gal. I hate making a disaster and mess. So everyone's different in the kitchen. Okay, so we got all of that in here. Once the coconut oil is heated up, I'm going to pop it into here. We're also going to add in some maple syrup, okay? So it's about 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup. And I just honestly, it takes a little bit longer to come out, but I like putting my maple syrup into these, I think they're called one-touch canisters. No, not one-touch canisters. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Counterscapes. That's what they're called. They're not, I don't think, in the catalog right now, but if you ever get to see them, get them. I put my olive oil in them. I put my maple syrup in them, all the things. Okay, so I'm going to add in my maple syrup, grab my coconut oil that is now melted. We need about 1/4 of a cup, which I have melted in here. which is perfect. Okay, you never want to use our measuring cups, the ones that I've been measuring everything in. You never want to put those into the microwave, but you can put our micro pitcher set. So if you're a baker and you find that you're melting chocolate or you're melting butter or coconut oil, get the micro pitcher set. This is the only set that you can put into the microwave that measures things such as this, okay? So I'm going to add in my 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And you guys see how it nicely sits in one another? So that's important. All right. So now that I have my black beans in here, my oat milk, my coconut oil, etc., I'm going to just give it a couple of pulls. This allows it to all mix together. Get a nice little arm workout. Whenever you work out one arm, you got to work out the other. You can squat at the same time while you're doing it. Get your workout in. You're good to go. All right, what else do I need to add in here? So now we're going to add in the dry ingredients. So we're going to add in 2 scoops of protein. Today I am using the Arbonne. Thank you, Arbonne, for making the world's best protein powder. The Arbonne the Arbonne pea protein vanilla powder. Okay, so this black bean brownie just got better because we got protein added in there. So I'm going to add some of that in. We need the chocolate in there. So we're putting cocoa powder in there. All right, so about 1/3 cup of the cocoa powder. What else? Just gonna put this away because like I said, I'm a clean up as I go kind of gal. Okay, then I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I love using our teaspoons in our measuring cups, or sorry, our, what are these called? Someone help me. Whatever these are called. Spice shakers. There we go. So basically all you do is you dive in and get it, and then you pull it, and it evenly flattens it out for you, so you can just add it right in there. Let me show you guys that again. So you just put it in, pull it up against the lid, and it evenly measures it for you. Boom. Did you learn something? All right. So put that in. We're also going to put a little bit of salt in there, just a little pinch to taste. And what else? So we got our black beans, our cocoa powder, our whey protein, oat milk, egg, coconut oil, maple syrup, baking powder, salt. And then after, I'm going to put in the chocolate chips. All right. So let's give this a nice little pull here, and I will show you guys how it's done. So again, you get a nice little arm workout. You got to work for those protein black bean brownies. All right, give it a little pull. It's starting to get thicker, which is a good thing. So you take this out, okay, and check this out, you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. It smells delicious. Everybody has to try this recipe, especially if you own the supersonic chopper. If you don't own the supersonic chopper, good luck making it. It's definitely not going to be as fun because you're not getting a workout in. So this is the supersonic chopper. If you don't own it, get it, because look at how it mixes it up so well. So anytime that I'm making protein pancakes or my black bean protein brownies or muffins, whatever, use your supersonic chopper, okay? So now what we're going to do is we are going to add it into this guy right here, our Ultra Pro, all right? Once we're done that, we're gonna put some chocolate chips on there, and we're gonna be good to go. So I am just going to take my cute little pink vintage spatula and get all of the sides of this. Get this out. Who's excited to try this? Who's like, ew, black bean and protein together? Like, who would have thought? My girlfriend and I were talking on Sunday, and she's like, oh, my kids really want me to make some like protein muffins, but like, I don't know what to make. And I said, oh, why don't you try black bean brownies? They're actually really good, and you can add some protein in there. So she went onto Pinterest, found this recipe. We made it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm making this every single Sunday because they're just so good. Like I said, we made it on Sunday, and this is the second batch of making it. It wouldn't be something that, you know, I'd have like the whole thing in a day, but bit by bit, you can send it with your kids for that, you know, little treat. There's not a whole lot of sugar in here for this whole thing. It does 9 servings. There's like 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup, okay? So all I'm doing is I'm just spreading it along here, and then I'm going to top it up with some chocolate chips, all right? You can lick the spoon if you want, but I'm not. And then I'm going to top it up with some chocolate chips that I store in my Tupperware modular mate. Okay, just sprinkle it on top. You can put, I don't know, any type of nuts and seeds on here if you want. You can get pretty creative with it. But like, who doesn't love chocolate? Chocolate on chocolate. I think that's why it was eaten so fast, because just we love chocolate. Okay, so then we put the lid on, boom, and we are going to pop it into the oven. You probably could put this into the microwave as well and cook it in there, but we're going to pop it into the oven for 20 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer, because if not, I will forget. Timer is on, and just like that, protein black bean brownies, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. So I hope